Hey guys, welcome back. I've got a few non-ball python updates that you are not going to want to miss, so stay tuned. So that was Jasmine in the intro, my female goldeneye blood python, and she is not what the update is about. We are looking to eventually do approximately one blood python clutch a year. And she's the female. I'm growing up. I'll eventually have to find a boyfriend for her and pair them together and hopefully get some beautiful blood python babies. This little guy here is Gaston, and the reason I got him out is because he is our cantaloupe male, specifically cantaloupe, Enchi, yellow belly, and pastel. And he has been pairing with females this year like nobody's business, which has been awesome because there is the possibility, if you are breeding ball pythons, that your male will not want to breed, not want to lock. I've got a couple males here that I'm working with. They'll be going on about 3 years old now, 2 to 3 years old. And last year they had no interest in locking, and so far this year, no interest in locking. So I'm going to do a video about that in the future coming up. Check it out. Let me know in the comments if that sounds like something you'd want to learn about. But for today's video, we're going to focus on the guy who is pairing. I have Matilda, who's at 23.5 millimeter follicles as of last week. And she looks like she is potentially ready to lay any day now. She's actually in blue at the moment. She'll be going into her pre-lay shed. I don't know why this dude is obsessed with my face, but hopefully he doesn't bite my face. He's never bitten before, so I trust him. But anyways, she was paired with Squilliam most of the year last season, and they locked up many times, and then recently she started kind of blowing up as if she was ovulating, and Squilliam hasn't really wanted to lock. So enter Gaston, my cantaloupe here, and we paired him with her. And she is about to, like I said, have her pre-lay shed. So that would mean we're about 30 days away from potentially getting eggs, 90 days away from seeing the babies. Now the exciting part about this clutch is that Gaston is, as I said, a cantaloupe, so we would get female cantaloupes, fingers crossed, and the goal there would be to potentially get super cantaloupes at some point, which are just beautiful. For Squilliam, if he ends up being the father, he has sheds out currently, but he is a normal het ultramel, pause het monsoon, and has strong markers for monsoon, pause het pied, and pause het lavender. So he is a powerful male. If he can pass on some of those genes to his offspring and give me females that are the same hets as whatever he is, and hoping monsoon and ultramel, and potentially get monsoon ultramels. And that would be something that I'd be looking to eventually pair with sunset and hopefully get monsoon ultramel sunsets, which I know is a long shot, but you got to dream big, right? So very excited about that. Very excited. This guy who we brought in to be part of the sunset project, he will be going to some sunset females or het sunset females this year, and then we can shed test at shedtesting.com to get the babies tested for whatever genes they might carry and identify those. And we're very excited about the potential that cantaloupe brings to sunset with how much orange it brings into the snake and how bright it stays on the belly and the sides of the snake through its entire life. This guy is about 1.5 years old now, maybe 1 year old, and he seems to be getting brighter and brighter with every shed along the sides and belly, especially with the flames you see. So Very excited for that. Very excited for Squilliam. Just very excited to have some more ball python babies potentially around here. That being said, we'll go through the pairings in a future video as well and get through those to show everybody what we're working on this year. I'm very excited about some of the stuff we've got going. That will be very soon, maybe in the next couple weeks that I do that video. Here's Squilliam. As I said, strong markers for Het Monsoon. You can see the belly pattern that he has there. You can see the kind of alien heads that kind of float over the dorsal and are misshapen, stretched out all throughout this guy. I know I've done a video about the Monsoon gene before, and most of all, his head stamp, if he'll allow me to show you. I want to take this time to remind you guys to please follow us on Instagram and make sure you vote for us as much as you can. I understand daily's a lot to ask, but you are able to vote daily for the Fatman Nation 15 Minutes of Lame contest. We're currently sitting at 2%. I believe the leader is around 30%. That is not the only factor in winning the contest. The popular vote is just 25%. The 3 of the 4 judges will make up the other 75% of the vote, with Paul from Large Marge Morphs being the tiebreaker. So please help us out, vote for us. We'll be putting out videos on Instagram. I'm gonna do my best I can to get those videos up daily from here until Christmas. The winner will be announced on Christmas Day on the Fatman Nation Live YouTube channel, so tune into that for sure. And the winner this year, as I've said on the previous videos, will get a table at the Southeast Reptile Expo, and they get a interview on Snakes and the Fat Man, their own episode essentially. So an hour and a half interview with Chris Eaton, the Fat Man. So please, I would appreciate it if you'd vote for 319 Reptiles. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We're putting out some TikTok stuff here and there. I want to work on doing some TikTok lives. We're on Palm Street. Got to work out on how to do live auctions there coming up. We've got house snakes galore up on MorphMarket at the moment. We've sold a few, but there's still plenty available. We've got KZN Red, some albinos, T positive, T negative, and there are some just normals that are pos het for T negative albino, T positive albino, and hypo. So please check those out. Follow us on MorphMarket if you don't already. And we will be probably doing some auctions as well for some house snakes and definitely for some ball pythons coming up. I am going to be heavily focused on Sunset, Clown. Those are the main projects I've been working. I'll be mixing in a few codoms that look good, or I believe will look good, into Sunset Clowns, and then some recessives as well that I believe will look good with Sunset or Clown as well, that combos I want to see that I haven't seen yet. So tune in there. We will be putting up some snakes for sale that just don't fit our plans anymore. So it could be some good deals on breeder ready males and females coming up in the coming months. Now getting to the exciting non-ball python news. After a long awaited wait, I guess you'd say, we finally had baby tokay geckos hatch out. I got 2 eggs, both hatched out. I tried to look in the cage to get one to show you guys. They are absolutely adorable. I noticed last week one of the eggs was cracked open. I snapped a few photos. I got a picture of the baby. Then a few hours later, I came down to the basement and the other egg was cracked open. So was able to get one photo via security cam footage that I have in the cage of the tokay geckos. Some handling going on because I want to be able to handle these guys and potentially bring them to shows and share the love I have for tokay geckos to the reptile shows we do at libraries and schools in the area. If you guys are in the area and you do want to see us live showing reptiles, multiple species, check out 319reptiles.com. we have our schedule there. Currently, we have nothing scheduled at the moment for public, but we do have a few private shows. Unfortunately, we can't invite anybody to those. Those are for schools. But keep up to date there, and you could even book us there if you'd like to have us at your next gathering or event. So we saw Jasmine in the opening of this video. Wanted to share one more girl that I haven't done an update on in a while. This is Angie. She's our female Angolan python, and she's another one where I hope to have a few clutches a year of Angolan pythons. She is our only one at the moment. Growing her up, she's about 2.5 years old. These guys are relatives to ball pythons, but they do take much longer to get to size, and they don't feed as much. They live in an environment where their food isn't as prevalent. So we will be in the market for a male for her, a boyfriend per se. And she is just gorgeous. I love these guys. I love ball pythons. They are different than ball pythons. They're definitely more inquisitive. I see her out and about in her enclosure much more than I have ever seen a ball python. They're very, I don't know, arboreal, I guess you'd say. She's constantly hanging from her branches, just looking around, hunting. Very cool pythons to watch. Definitely would recommend one as a pet if you ever wanted to get them. They are somewhat rare as they come from Angola, and they're very hard to capture in the wild there because of wars of the past, and where they live is surrounded by landmines. So you have to brave landmines to go capture them in the wild. So a lot of what we have here in the US is the same bloodline. That being said, Wally from Bushveld or WSK Reptiles, he is from South Africa originally, but now has a reptile breeding facility or business here in the United States in Rhode Island. He has brought over some animals from Germany and brought them into the States to kind of mix up the bloodlines a little. So it's a little bit of an exciting development in the world of Angolan pythons, as small as that may be. But these animals are just awesome little creatures. Love watching them hunt, love watching them just exist. Let us know what your favorite animal you saw today on the video was. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell down below. Follow us on all the other socials: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, MorphMarket. And please don't forget to vote for us 15 Minutes of Lame contest. And we will see you guys on the next video. Thanks again. Bye.